Okay, Nikita, good evening. How are you getting on? Are you fine? Are you in a good mood? Are you happy?
No,
Okay, what happened? What happened in college? Did you get a bad mark? Did you get a very huge task? What happened? Maybe are you ill? Have you got a headache?
nothing.
No, nothing. Maybe you are just bored.
Fortunate.
You are just bored. Maybe nothing happened in your life. Okay, so I'll explain you what we are doing today. I'm going to explain you what we're doing. So, in conversational English, we use the construction to be gonna do something instead of to be going to do something. But first of all, you'll need to get used to expression to be going to do something, and we will begin our lesson with revising this construction and the present continuous, and then we will switch to the listening task. We will switch to the listening task, and you will listen to different people. Wait a little bit. I will need to. So you will listen to the description of the painting that was painted by Vermeer. While listening, you should pay attention to the description of the painting and answer the questions 1-6. Okay. But first of all, we will revise the grammar. Okay. Oh, Discord has been updated. The interface is not so comfortable. So I saw a new interface, but
What's new?
what's new?
What?
Mine is
Mm-hmm.
okay. Some school, as a matter of fact, some school has left the other online school. Maybe they went on holiday. One of the students decided to pay more attention to the exams. Maybe he will join later. Yeah, I had the experience of withdrawing some money, but I didn't get money on my credit card because the sum of money was too high. That's why I decided to not to. So I decided to. I asked my manager to cancel my withdrawal because of this fact. Because the organization couldn't, maybe the banks couldn't proceed the transaction. That's why I chose another. So that's why I chose another method of withdrawal. So I chose another sum of money. So I used the same method. Yeah, I used the same method, but the amount of money was quite different. The amount of money wasn't so high, and it didn't exceed the current account, the current sum of money. Okay. I suppose you understood. So I had some problems with money, but yeah, maybe I will receive the money in a month. Okay. Then, so page 126. So after we've completed the grammar bank 1C, we will do point B. So you'll circle the correct form of the verb present continuous or present simple. So we'll revise present continuous. Okay, 126. That's 126. Okay. Where is it? It's the TypeScript. Sorry. Okay, do you see 1.C? Write sentences with the present continuous. Use contractions where you can. How do I imagine do that? Okay, you may use the full form. So you see, it isn't snowing. It is not snowing. It is not snowing. Okay, to be, as usual, M is are. Three forms of the verb to be. So I is used with. Okay, where is it? Oh, the rule is here. So what are you doing? You may read. Oh yes, you see. What are you doing? I'm sending a message to Sarah. My brother is doing a 2-month course in the UK, and this picture, the woman is standing near a table. We use the present continuous for things happening now, at this moment, for temporary things that are happening around now. Для чего мы используем? Для вещей, которые сейчас происходят. для того, чтобы писать картинку. Ну, то, что на картинке происходит, да. Ну, то, что происходит на этой неделе, но не сейчас. Ну, допустим, на этом месяце. Так. What do you do? So what you see the difference. So what do we do? I work for an IT company. It's your profession. It's not the activity that you're doing now. Nikita, do you understand? It's present simple. Nikita, can you hear me? Are with us? Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what
Да.
do you do? Yeah, what do you do? I work for an IT company. It's your profession. So it's your occupation. Yeah. Number two. What are you doing? I'm checking my messages. So what I'm asking you. And what are you doing? I'm doing my homework. For example. What are you doing? I'm doing my homework. Yeah. Or maybe I'm surfing the net. What are you doing? I'm checking my messages. I like this painting. It's beautiful. So we will talk about likes and dislikes. We will talk about preferences and the hatred. We use the present simple. Now, I like to eat apples. We don't say I'm liking eating apples, in spite of the fact that we can eat apples at the moment of speech. Yeah. So we use the present simple for things that are generally true or always happen. We use the present continuous for an action happening now, at this moment. And we normally use verbs which describe states or feelings. Example: want, need, like, in the present simple. Example: I need this sum of money. I need $200 to buy the armchair. Okay, so 1.c. Number one. Oh, maybe 7 minutes have already passed. So the explanation rule took 7 minutes here. Okay, one. So what is Oliver doing? It's the positive sentence. By the way, there are different types of sentences. So positive утвердительный. I'm working. Negative отрицательный. I'm not working. And interrogative. Вопросительный. Are you working? Is he working? Okay. Write sentences with the present continuous. Use contractions where you can. So number one. Oliver?
Oliver.
Uh-huh.
Mm,
So what is he wearing? You see? What is he wearing? It's the present continuous. What is he wearing?
wearing.
Okay.
Wearing.
Wearing a suit. Okay, you forgot the auxiliary verb. Oliver. Okay, what will you choose before wearing? Is, are, or am?
Mm-hmm. Is.
Oliver is wearing a suit today. Yeah, Oliver is wearing a suit today. You see, it's the topic clothes. To wear a jacket, to wear a cardigan. Okay, you may answer. For example, you are wearing a tracksuit. You told me that you like to go to the college. You like in a tracksuit. Okay, number two. What is number two?
It's hot.
It's hot.
Why?
Yes, why? Okay, you should use the auxiliary verb. It's hot.
Do.
No. You should use the present continuous, not the present simple. It's not. It's okay. Why?
Have.
Okay, no. You should choose between are, am, or is. Are, am, or is. We have three auxiliaries.
What are you doing?
What? Yeah. What are you? Yes, you were close. What are you?
What are you
wearing? Why are you wearing a coat?
Wearing
a coat.
a coat.
So it's not winter. Why are you wearing a coat? It's 26 degrees above zero. It's plus 26. Why are you wearing a coat? Okay. Then number three. Number three. It's the negative sentence. Yeah.
Jane.
Yeah.
Isn't.
Yeah. Jane isn't. What isn't she
Sitting.
doing? Sitting in her usual place today. Jane isn't sitting in her usual place today. Okay, 4. What is number 4?
Hey, you
Yeah. You?
are
Yeah, you are. Yep, right, you are.
you are
Uh,
standing
yeah,
on my
standing. Yeah,
foot.
you are standing on my foot. Ouch, yeah? Ouch, it's painful. Don't stand on my foot. You are standing on my foot. Go away. Number 5.
What book are you reading?
Are you reading? What book are you reading? Yeah. What book are you reading? Mm-hmm. In the first speech, are you reading is not pronounced separately. They pronounce are you reading. Maybe like are you reading this? Maybe it's like a new. It's one word. Some Americans say what you doing. What you doing instead of what are you doing. Okay, number 5. Oh no, number 6. Sorry,
Read.
number 6. Number 6. Number 6. Yeah, number 6.
We
Yeah, number 6. Yeah. What are we doing right now? What are we renting?
we are
We are
renting a
renting.
small flat at the
We are
moment.
renting a small flat in the moment. Okay, right. We are 7.
She is wearing makeup.
Okay, she's wearing a makeup. It's the positive sentence. Uh, you should change the positions of the words she and is. Okay, you say
Is she wearing
is she wearing the
makeup?
makeup? Yeah, it's the question. That's why we use the reversed word order. Is she wearing? Maybe it's not just. Oh yeah, it's a like an inversion. Inversion. Yeah, inversion is called. Okay, 8.
I I'm
Mm-hmm.
planning a trip to
Yeah,
the USA.
I'm planning a trip to the USA. Okay, 9. This week.
Uh, is your brother
Uh-huh.
working in London this
Yeah,
week?
is your brother working in London this
London.
week? London, yeah. Is your brother working in London this week? Okay, 10.
They
Okay, it's a negative sentence. It's a negative.
mm, isn't.
Okay, closer. They didn't get an. Okay, when we talk about the plural, so they is used with are. They are watching Netflix at the moment, for example.
Aren't.
They aren't, yeah. Aren't, okay, and they aren't getting on very well at the moment. Yeah, they aren't getting on very well at the moment. Okay, point B. So the task is significantly more difficult. You will need to choose between the present simple and the present continuous. Point B. Complete the sentences with the present simple or present continuous. You see the example. A girl in the painting is playing the guitar. My dog's not dangerous.
He.
My dog is not dangerous. Yeah.
My dog's not dangerous. He. Mm, isn't
Uh-huh.
beetle. Beating.
Biden.
Beating.
Okay.
By
Okay. Do you think that he's not biting only at the moment? I mean, maybe it's just his behavior. So he doesn't do it every time. Maybe. So you use the present simple. Use the present simple. My dog is not dangerous. But if you say you, maybe if you had you in the sentence, you could have used you could use No, if you had you in the sentence, you could use he is not biting you. But in general, my dog is not dangerous. Here, use the present simple. So let's revise the present simple. Again, we have do and does in the affirmative sentences. No, not in the affirmative, in the interrogative sentences. But when we talk about the negative sentences, we use doesn't and don't.
Doesn't.
Doesn't. My dog. Okay. Okay. Let's make the full sentence. My dog.
My
He
dog's not dangerous.
doesn't.
He doesn't
Bite. He
bit.
doesn't bite. Yeah, bite. Okay.
Right.
He doesn't bite. Okay. Two. So be very attentive.
Mm,
We are talking about the situation that takes
why
place right now.
are you
Yeah. Why are you?
wearing
Yeah.
sunglasses?
Why are you wearing sunglasses?
Sunglasses.
Yeah. Why are you wearing sunglasses? Okay.
It it was raining.
Not in the past. It's happening right now. Yeah. You used it was raining. It's the past. Maybe I heard you said you told
Yes.
yeah. It is rain. It is raining. Yeah. Very good. So you choose. You didn't confuse the verbs. Where? So sunglasses. It's the accessory. It's an accessory, like maybe the bracelet, like the ring. Okay. Number 3.
Mm, you can turn off the radio.
I can turn off the radio. Okay. Turn off
I'm not listening
to it. Yeah, I'm not
to
listening
it.
to it. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not listening to it. I'm not listening to it. Okay. Number 4.
Mm, it, mm, I I'm
Need.
needing need
No. Need. Yeah. It's not.
needing.
Yeah. It's the modal verb. It's the modal verb. It's our necessity. Usually we don't use the we we don't use the modal verbs when we want to in the continuous tense when we want to describe the progress of the action. I needed to find a cash machine. I need to find. He needs to speak English when he is in the USA, for example. I needed to find a cash machine. So the machine that gives you banknotes. So you have money on your credit card, but you want to receive banknotes. So you go to the cash machine and so makes different operations, and you receive money. Yeah, you receive banknotes. Okay, 5. Be careful.
Mm, be careful, the baby. Mm,
So he or she is doing it right now.
is the baby
No, is yeah, you were right. The baby is what is he doing? Or what is she doing?
putting
He's putting
putting
a pen in her mouth. Okay. Number 6.
mm, are you usually
No. It's not the
Can you
present. No. It's do you see
do
usually?
you usually
Do you usually
mm, cooks
cook at
cooking cook
at weekends?
at
Weekends, yeah,
weekend?
weekends, yeah. Stress is on the second syllable. Weekend. Do you usually cook at the weekends? Okay. Point B.
No, we normally eat out.
No, we normally eat out. Okay. 7.
What? Mm, what do you?
No. It's
What are you
yeah. It's here. It's happening right now. What are you?
doing here?
What are you doing here? Her. It's H.
Mm, I. Hello.
My microphone. My
Hello.
microphone was off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Microphone. I just touched the wire of the microphone, and
Mm-hmm.
the sound disappeared. I just touched. Okay. Point
I'm waiting for Emma.
for Emma.
She late
She's late.
as.
She's late as usual.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Emma. She's late as usual. Okay, 8.
I usually drink. Нет.
Yeah, drink.
I
Drink.
usually
Yeah, right. Usually
drink tea,
drink, but
but I wanted
want.
want a coffee today.
Want a coffee today, yeah. We don't say I'm wanting, we say want. Okay, number. Sorry. What do you do? I usually drink tea, yeah, but well, yeah. 9. What is 9?
She's an administrator. She work. She's work from 9 to 5.
No. We can't say she's working. Okay. Should we use the present simple or the present continuous? She's an administrator, so it's her job. Try to guess. From 9:00 to 5:00. She's an administrator. So it's her. So she doesn't do it. So she's not doing it right now. She does it maybe every day, maybe she does it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Не сейчас. No. А обычно. Yeah. То есть не сейчас она делает, а обычно, да.
Mhm.
Oh, wait a bit, sorry. Yeah.
She's work.
No, we can't use the present okay, you see the example. The example is in this rule. So twice a week. This every day. We have English classes every day. Weekends, usually at weekends. Okay, studies. We use the present simple for things we do every day. Yeah, or which are generally true, always happen. And see. From 9 to 5:00. So it's not the action that is happening now. She's an administrator. because of course the days are not mentioned here, but we see 9:00 and 5:00, the period of time when she spends at work. So she were
She
works. She works
works from 9 to 5.
from 9 to 5. She works from 9 to 5. Okay, number 10. Two verbs.
Ma- Marks
Mm-hmm.
lives
Lives, yeah, in Paris.
in Paris, but he working in Nice
Yeah.
at the moment.
She in Nice. Nice. Maybe Nice. No, okay. Nice. Nice. It's maybe like Nizza. It's the city in the south of France. Okay. You forgot one auxiliary verb. So you used working, but you forgot to put one verb before working. So what is this verb?
Mm,
Is, am, or are? What is it?
is
Yeah, she is working. Yeah, he is working in Nice at the moment. Okay, now I will ask you two questions. One will be in the present simple, and another question will be in the present continuous. Okay, let's begin from the present simple. Nikita, where do you usually study? Where do you usually study? Where do you usually go to study? Where do you usually study? Name the
I
place.
study
Mm-hmm.
mm, at
At
college.
college, yeah, good. Yeah. By the way, you use the right preposition. It's at, not in. Yeah, we will take the topic prepositions. So in, at, in front of, behind, under. Okay, and the last question: what are you wearing now? What are you wearing now? Oh, somebody's calling you.
Mm,
So what are you wearing now?
mm, I study
No.
English.
No. I'm asking the question about the topic clothes. Do you remember we discussed the words cardigan? Yes, you did.
Mm-hmm.
There's the cardigan. So so are you wearing a tracksuit? Are you wearing underwear? Are you wearing trousers? Are you wearing a coat? What are you wearing? You may tell me
Mm,
you may okay, don't tell me, you may not tell me the truth, but you can tell me any clothes you know. What are you
ah,
wearing? Hmm.
uh, I wear.
I'm wearing. It's right. It's happening
I'm
right now.
wearing.
It's happening right now. Yeah.
I'm wearing.
I'm
I'm
talking.
wearing
I'm
t-shirt
t-shirt. Okay. T-shirt.
and shorts.
Shorts. Yeah. Wearing t-shirt and shorts. Yeah. And I'm wearing a jumper and pants. I'm wearing a red jumper with long sleeves. Maybe it's not very hot. It's about 21 degrees above zero. Maybe I'll show you. So I'm wearing a jumper and sleeves. Where is it? Oh yeah, I'm wearing the jumper and sleeves. Yeah. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's return to our task. Uh-huh. Okay, point B. So we made the task. The last task was to differentiate between the present simple and the present continuous. And we will do point B. Circle the correct form of the verb. So present continuous or present simple. 1 and 2. So look at the photos one more time. This photo and this photo. Choose between number 1.
Mm,
Oh, sorry. In the photo, you may look at the photo one more time.
mm-hmm.
Okay, but maybe the words are not so important. You should just choose the right tense. I will give you the hint. It's happening right now. Number 1.
In the photo, the man isn't.
Isn't? Yeah. What is the verb? What is the action? What is in
Wearing a cap.
wearing a cap? In the photo, the man isn't
Yeah.
wearing a cap. I will show you the cap.
Ну, это как-то
I know.
кепка.
Yeah, it's a cap. It's a cap. It's a cap. Then number 2. You know this word.
People often
It's the habitual
are
action.
wearing.
No. It's not often. It's not now. Really often. Pay attention. Often. Wear
Aprons.
aprons in the
Aprons
kitchen.
in the kitchen.
Yeah, apron. A special uniform. Maybe it's the woman. The woman is wearing an apron. Okay. I suppose it's clear. Now it's high time we listened to the expert talking about Vermeer and the milkmaid. While listening, you should pay attention to the questions 1-6 and answer them. Okay. Look through the questions and tell me if you understand all of them. What century?
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand all the questions? So milkmaid is the person who gets milk from the cow. Milkmaid. Maybe you know the word milkmaid. Okay. Paint is quite clear. Paint. You can paint in this.
Нарисовали.
Yeah. It's a special application. For example, I'm painting a house.
Milkmaid это что?
So milkmaid. It's. Do you know the word milk? Yeah, milk. So it's the person or the woman. It's the work of the woman. So she she gets milk from the cow. It's the woman that works in the village. Yeah, it's she doesn't know maybe technologies. Maybe her main work is to get milk in order to survive. Milkmaid. Or even this picture, yeah, milkmaid. Or maybe from the goat. Oh, you see this picture. Milkmaid. Doyarka, kind of like a Russian. Or maybe it's not a very pleasant picture. Okay. So milkmaid, it's this woman, milkmaid. So this woman is the milkmaid. Like expensive is quite clear, very costly. For example, this car costs $10. It's cheap, and that car costs $100. It's expensive. Okay, now let's listen. So pay attention to the descriptions and choose the right answers. Okay, let's listen.
1.2,
Wait a bit.
1.14,
1.14.
accessories. 1.26,
Okay.
1.
26. What is it? Is it so?
Johannes Vermeer was a 17th century painter.
Maybe it's just the beginning. Okay.
3.
I like this painting. It's beautiful.
1.28,
So be very attentive. So Vermeer is a painter.
Johannes Vermeer was a
Johannes.
17th century painter from the city of Delft in Holland. He
Holland.
mainly painted the people and things he saw around him, the rooms in his house, the people who lived or worked there, usually women, and the things they did every day. For example, in his work, you will see women who are playing music, reading or writing letters, or working in the kitchen.
What we are doing right now.
Vermeer was especially good at painting light coming into a room through windows.
Right.
Partly for this reason, people often describe his work as being like photography or film. His paintings can seem very real.
Can seem very real.
This painting, The Milkmaid,
Milkmaid.
is one of these very photographic images. The woman, a maid or a servant, is pouring milk into a bowl.
It's pouring
Perhaps
milk.
she's making a bread and milk pudding, because there are pieces of broken bread on the
So the
table.
answer to the first question was
Nobody knows if the woman he painted was a real servant or a model. However, most people think Vermeer usually painted his wife, his daughter, and his servant, not models.
not models.
A famous book and film called Girl with a Pearl Earring, inspired by one of his best-known paintings, is an imaginary story about Vermeer and his relationship with his young servant. People admired Vermeer's paintings a lot in his lifetime, but he was never rich.
He was never rich.
There are two reasons for this. First, because he painted very slowly.
He painted very.
Today, there are only 34 paintings which we can be sure
number
are
5.
by him.
Number 5. Question number
Second, because he used very expensive paints. The blue paint he used for the milkmaid's apron was made of lapis lazuli, which was a
Lapis lazuli.
very expensive stone.
5.
People loved this painting from the very beginning, and although it is very small, only 46 by 41 centimetres, 20 years after Vermeer died, somebody bought the painting for 175 Dutch guilders.
So it's
That was an
currency.
enormous amount of money for the time.
Oh, Dutch guilders. It's like $1 million. Guilders is the currency. Gulden. Yeah. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready to give the right answers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So maybe the answers to the first and the second questions were in the first sentence, actually. Okay, number 1. You may read the question out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Century.
What century did Vermeer
Live in.
live in?
Live in. Century back. Заходи.
21.
No, we don't have the 21st century.
17.
Okay, once again?
17.
17th, right, yeah. It's 17th. Yeah. The 17th century. Okay. Number 2.
Where was he from?
He spoke Dutch. He spoke Dutch.
Holland.
Holland, yeah, Holland. The Netherlands, yeah. Zwemmen in the zee. I know one expression. Okay, 3.
What kind of things did he usually paint? Trees and flowers.
Very good. Trees and flowers. Oh, no. It's not trees and flowers. He usually painted people,
Everyday
everyday scenes. Yeah, everyday scenes. Everyday scenes. Okay. Okay, 4. Look at the people.
What is milk maid probably making?
Yeah. Okay. Look at the picture.
Bread.
Do you see? Okay, she's pouring milk. So it's the milk. She's pouring milk, and it's a type of porridge. Remember? It's not. I'm not sure it is bread.
Pardon.
What? Or what again?
Pardon.
Okay, maybe let's listen to it.
Butter.
Not exactly, fortunately. It's not butter. What's not butter? But it's not the broad. It's not the broad, like the Deutsch version.
Butter.
Okay. It's the right option is this one. The right choice. It's
Butter.
really? Are you sure? 3.
Pudding.
Pudding. Yeah, pudding. Pudding. Let me show you pudding. Pudding. It's the type of dessert. She's making the pudding. Yeah, it's a type of dessert. I'm not sure. Maybe it is bread. Maybe it's not bread. Maybe I don't know. Okay, 5.
How
many of Vermeer?
How many of Vermeer's paintings exist today?
Just remember.
34.
Yeah, 34. You were right. Or maybe you didn't know the right answer, but you guessed. Okay, but number 6 is quite obvious.
Why was the painting
expensive?
Expensive to make?
Why was it expensive? Actually, there find
because
choice.
It's very big.
Okay, find the answer where the word expensive is used. Why is this building expensive? Why is this? Why?
Because some of the
paints
paints
were very expensive. Yeah, lapis. Maybe the chalks were expensive. The canvas was expensive. The brushes were expensive. So he spent a lot of money to get them. Okay, now let's listen to it one more time. While listening, pay attention to exercise C. 1-6. What can you remember about them from the expert's talk? Listen again and make notes. Again, you should remember the sentence. Maybe it's the most difficult task, but you should get a grip. You should grasp the net and do the task. Okay, light coming through the windows. His wife, his daughter, and his servant girl with the pearl earring, the milkmaid's apron, and 175 Dutch guilders. Remember in which sentence was... you will listen to it one more time, and you should remember the exact sentences. Okay, Delft. It's the city in Holland. Vermeer was from here, Delft. So it's his hometown, Delft. It's the city where he was born, Delft. Okay. Let's listen to it one more time.
People often describe his work as being like photography. Mainly painted the people and things.
1.26.
26.
1. 3.
I like this painting. It's beautiful.
1.28.
So 1.28.
Johannes Vermeer was a 17th century painter from the city of Delft in Holland. He mainly painted the people and things he saw around him, the rooms in his house, the people who lived or worked there, usually women, and the things they did every day. For example, in his work you will see women who are playing music, reading or writing letters, or working in the kitchen. Vermeer was especially good at painting light coming into a room through windows.
Just remember number 2.
Partly for this reason, people often describe his work as being like photography or film. His paintings can seem very real. This painting, The Milkmaid, is one of these very photographic images. The woman, a maid or a servant, is pouring milk into a bowl. Perhaps she's making a bread and milk pudding, because there are pieces of broken bread on the table. Nobody knows if the woman he painted was a real servant or a model. However, most people think Vermeer usually painted his wife, his daughter, and his servant, not models.
Not models, okay.
A famous book and film called Girl with a Pearl Earring, inspired by one of his best-known paintings, is an imaginary story about Vermeer and his relationship with his young servant. People admired Vermeer's paintings a lot in his lifetime, but he was never rich. There are 2 reasons for this. First, because he painted very slowly. Today, there are only 34 paintings which we can be sure are by him. Second, because he used very expensive paints. The blue paint he used for the milkmaid's apron was made of lapis lazuli, which was a very expensive stone. People loved this painting from the very beginning, and although it is very small, only 46 by 41 centimetres, 20 years after Vermeer died, somebody bought the painting for 175 Dutch guilders. That was an enormous amount of money for the time.
Okay. Are you ready? Maybe shall you listen to it one more time? Yeah, the task is more difficult, I understand. This task is more difficult than the previous one, but maybe you will cope. Shall I give you one more time to listen?
No.
Okay. Number 2, think about the sentence. Oh, we have 5:56. Maybe we have 30 minutes more. Okay, number 2. Light coming through windows.
Ух ты ж.
Light coming through windows. It's applicable to Vermeer. You see, I made you one hint. It's okay, Vermeer. What was he good at? Any ideas? Maybe you can start with number 3. His wife, his daughter, and his servant. Yeah, this task is the second level. It's it's oriented for your speech.
Interesting level.
It's not just grammar where you should just choose between do and does, is, are, and am.
Ну и как я тут?
Remember, you should remember maybe the idea. Light coming through windows. And what? Yeah, it's.
Свет светит в
Okay,
комнате.
no, it's. Yeah, it's. But you should remember that it's. You translated the sentence, but you should remember in which sentence it is, in which utterance it is used. It's a listening task. Yeah. What did he depict? What did he do with the light? Yeah, I gave you one hint. What did he do with the light? What did he do with the light? So did he? So he wasn't a physician. He was a painter. Remember, he was a painter. Vermeer. Maybe you can look through the paintings one more time. What did he do with the light?
Light. Helping Vermeer. Или как там его?
Okay, continue. We make light helped Vermeer to do what?
Do cook.
And was he a cook? Or was he a painter? So Vermeer. So what is his? He's a painter. These people these people. So it's not Vermeer. This person is not Vermeer. It's just the person whom he depicted. Maybe it's face la vaisselle. Maybe it's the French expression. Face la vaisselle. Rouge. Maybe I don't know. Okay. What did he do with his paintings? Okay, light helped Vermeer to cook. Okay. But what did he... how can I help you? What was he good at? How light helped him to create pictures? What was he doing? What did he show the light? Did he depict light? So it's the light. You see, it's the light. It's not the dark. It's not night. It's not night. It's a day. Light. Let's show you. It's the light. Yeah.
Свет.
Yeah, it's a light. What did he do with light? Okay, do you know the... Okay, let's see.
Ну, помогает. Helping.
Helps him. Helps him to do what? Not to cook.
Helping him.
To...
Чтобы картина не была темной.
Okay, light helped him to... But he could actually paint dark pictures. He could depict people at night. But he decided not to. He decided not to paint the night. Maybe the O's. Okay, maybe let's listen to it one more time. Maybe don't remember.
Paintings a lot in his painting. The milkmaid is one of these very photographic images. The woman, a maid or a son,
is standing near a table. 1.27. 1.
People often describe his work as being like photography or film. His paintings can seem very real.
Sorry, maybe it will be...
This painting, The Milkmaid, is one of these very photographic images. The woman... People often describe his work as being like photography or film. His paintings can seem very real. This painting, The Milkmaid, is one of these very photographic...
is standing near a table. 1.27.
it's not this one, okay.
1. What do you do?
I work.
Mainly painted the people and things he saw around him, the rooms in his house, the people who lived or worked there, usually women, and the things they did every day. For example, in his work, you will see women who are
Okay. I gave you a small hint. So, light...
Реалистичную картину.
It gives... Okay, how will I say it? How do you describe this phrase in English? Light. Okay, let's listen to it.
Алло.
Yes. Yeah, the microphone is on. The microphone is on here. Микрофон здесь включен. Microphone is on.
Угу. Интернет подлагал.
He depicted... What did he do with the light? What did he do with the light?
Partly for this reason, people often describe his work as being like photography or film. His paintings can seem good.
Yeah.
Но ничего я не понял.
His work, he described... actually, he was especially good at painting or depicting light. I gave it some... So, what did he do with the light? So, he was good at depicting light. So, he was good at depicting light. Okay. He is brilliant. For example, Lionel Messi is brilliant in playing football. Lionel Messi. Listen the phrase. Lionel Messi is brilliant in playing football. And Vermeer was brilliant in depicting light. So he used different reflection. How light... And he showed how light came in the house. Хорошо обозначал свет. Light coming through the window. So it's a window. Do you see? It's a window. And this is light. Okay, then his wife, his daughter, and his servant. Maybe let's listen to it one more time. Be very attentive.
Playing music, reading or writing letters, or working in the kitchen. Vermeer was especially good at painting light coming into a room through windows.
It's made.
Partly for this reason, people often describe his work as being like photography or film.
photography and film. So people describe his work as photography and film.
His paintings can seem very real. This painting, The Milkmaid, is one of these very
what about the milkmaid? Milkmaid's apron, okay.
photographic images.
It's not mentioned.
The woman, a maid or a servant, is pouring milk into a bowl. Perhaps she's making a bread and milk pudding, because
pudding. It's not bread.
There are pieces of broken bread on the table. Nobody knows if the woman he painted was a real servant or a model. However, most people think Vermeer usually painted his wife.
Oh, it's the answer. His wife. Yeah, most people... Yeah, and the explanation.
His daughter and his servant, not models.
Not models.
A famous book and film called...
Yeah, it was information.
Girl with a Pearl Earring, inspired by one of his best-known paintings, is an imaginary story about Vermeer and his relationship with his young servant.
It's a film. Girl.
People admired Vermeer's paintings a lot in his lifetime, but he was never rich. There are two reasons for this. First, because he painted very slowly. Today, there are only 34 paintings which we can be sure are by him. Second, because he used very expensive paints.
Yeah. At number 5, the milkmaid's apron. Be very attentive.
The blue paint he used for the milkmaid's apron
do you remember this? Do you hear?
Was made of lapis lazuli, which was a very expensive stone. People loved this painting from the very beginning, and although it is very small, only 46 by 41 centimetres, 20 years after Vermeer died.
So 46 centimetres per length, so the length of the apron was maybe 46 centimetres, and the width.
Somebody bought the painting for 175 Dutch guilders.
Yeah, it's the cost, the price.
That was an enormous amount of money for the time.
At the time, it was an enormous amount of money. Enormous, very big. Gramadne, enormous. Okay. In what context the words his wife? In what context are the words his wife, his daughter, and his servant used? What do you remember about his wife, his daughter, and his servant? By the way, what is their gender? What is their biological identity? Are they women? Are they men? Are they cats? Are they dogs? Are they aliens? What do you think about his wife, his daughter, and his servant? Oh, we have 6.610. We have 23 minutes to discuss. It's practically the same as light coming through the windows. It's maybe the same it's in a similar context.
Not models.
Okay, they're not models. Okay.
A famous book and film.
Okay, yeah.
Called
Girl with Pearl Earring was short. Okay, number 4. They were not models. Number 3, and they. What else? He depicted. Many people think that he depicted his wife, his daughter, and his servant in his paintings. So he showed ordinary people in everyday scenes. So he was closer to reality. Okay. And number 5, the milkmaid's apron. What is number 5?
Apron.
Do you remember? I discussed. So it's an apron. It's the piece of clothing that you put on when you cook food. Apron.
I understand.
It's about the it's so here. So the reporter described the price. The milkmaid's apron. Okay, it's do you remember him? I would like to. So he, the reporter mentioned the color. What is the color of this apron? What is the color?
Blue.
It's blue. Okay. Was it painted? Was it? Yeah, the color is blue. So I gave you a small hint. It's the color. So the blue color. Okay. What about the price? What about? Okay, it's material is paint.
Ah.
Do you remember?
Yes.
The material of this apron was paint, and the paint was blue. Now, do you remember some information about the price? Was it expensive? Was it cost? Was it cheap?
Expensive.
Okay. Now, give me please the full idea, the full sentence about the milkmaid's apron, or maybe the blue paint. No, maybe you can make the sentence about the blue paint. Begin. The blue paint of this, or of a piece of clothing. The blue paint over. I will erase.
The blue
Paint, yeah.
Как там?
Paint.
Paint это что?
Paint.
Вот это то, что на ней?
No, paint. It's like the brush.
Картинка.
No, the blue paint. It's not the piece of clothing. It's like the ink. The blue, like the brush. Краска. The blue ink or paint. It's the material.
The paint very expensive.
And it was used to depict what?
It was
used to depict milkmaids. How do we call this piece of the piece of clothing? It was used to depict
как там?
Apron, yeah. The blue paint was very expensive, and it was used to show the milkmaid's apron. Okay, and the last one, 175 Dutch guilders. Like, it's the currency. Like, rubles, gulden, yeah, Dutch guilders. It's no longer used. It was used maybe in medieval ages, but nowadays euro is used. Okay, 175 Dutch guilders. Remember the context. It's the price. The price of what?
Картина. 175 Dutch guilders. It's a price to картина.
Okay, it's a price to again. How do we call this item? It's a price. And who pay? Okay. Somebody? Do you think somebody buy this painting? Did somebody buy the painting?
The
1. Did somebody buy the painting? 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. So 175 Dutch guilders is the price that somebody bought. Somebody bought. So it's the price when somebody painting, yeah. And at that time it was an enormous sum of money. 175 Dutch guilders. So it's the painting cost. So the painting of the milkmaid's apron. This painting. This painting. This picture. Maybe if you maybe painting is something that is separable. So painting is on the wall, but pictures are in the book. For example, this is the picture. We say this is the picture. This is the picture. This is the picture. It's not the painting. It's the picture. But when we talk about though the painting is not the picture, you can find this painting on the wall. For example, yeah. We can find maybe the painting in the museums. In internet, there, if you try to Google it, you will find pictures or images. No, images. Okay, yeah, it's a very difficult task for you. So it was listening for details. First of all, you listen for details. So there are two types of listening: listening for gist and listening for details. So gist is a common idea. Okay, prepositions of place. Let's have a look at the prepositions of place. By the way, so prepositions of place. We see in, on, under, in front of, behind, next to. So the cat is next to the box. The cat is in the box. The cat is on the box. Number 2, the cat is under the box. The cat is in front of the box. The cat is behind the box. The cat is next to the box. The hat is above the box. You see, the cat doesn't touch the surface. It's not touching the surface of the box. So it's above the box. The cat is below the box. The cat is between the boxes. The cat is on the left. The cat is on the right. And the cat is opposite the other cat. So he sees the other cat, and he's opposite. But we don't have above, behind, between, in front of, next to, and in the middle. For example, in the middle. Do you understand all the prepositions, Nikita? In the middle, next to, on the left. For example, this tree.
Between.
Yeah, is between these two boxes. But in the middle, maybe it will be. It can be also called in the middle. But in the middle, when we occupy several positions, maybe we occupy several objects, when we take into account several objects. So this man is between. This man is between the other people. This man is between. Okay, then next to is quite clear. Behind, above is quite clear. Under, do we have under? So under is the same as below. Under. The cat is under the box, yeah. Under. No, under it means... the difference between under and below is the same as between above and on. The cat is under the box, means that the box touches the cat. And when the cat is below the box doesn't touch the cat. Не дотрагивается. Ну, до кошки, да, не дотрагивается. Okay, we don't have a lot of time. Maybe let's do the first sentence and we will finish. Okay, number 2. Look at the picture one more time. There is a table. The picture of this man. So this is a table. This is a man. Okay. What will you choose? What preposition will you choose? There is a table above, behind, between, in front of.
Above.
Here. So he's standing behind the table. Sзади. He's standing behind.
Behind.
No, he's behind the table. But what is where is the table? Is it in front of him or is it behind? Is it on the left of him, next to him?
In front.
In front, yeah, in front of him. In front of him. Okay, the lesson is over. 6:23. Yeah, the task was difficult. 1.28. Or do you think that the listening task was useful to you? Help you to be more attentive, help you to improve your listening abilities. The task was at least useful to you. Okay. Shall I explain you maybe some other words? Maybe the word apron. Maybe some other words. Maybe some other pieces of clothing.
Да нету.
Okay. 6:24. Oh, you may be free. So have been, yeah. So see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. We'll talk about. We'll begin with prepositions. Maybe we will have a small talk. This one, communication, and then we'll switch to practical English. Maybe you remember these people. I suppose you remember these people. And we'll discuss different videos, and you will answer. Yeah. So this person is from London. Kay will be in New York. Yeah. Okay. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye. Yeah.